it's Miss Colleen from Hill Gymnastics, and this is going to be Bridges Part 2. So if you have never done a bridge before and you'd like to learn, go ahead on over to Bridges Part 1 where you can learn how to push up into a bridge for the first time. This is going to be a video learning how to straighten our elbows all the way, push our legs straight, feet together, and making it a really pretty, perfect gymnastics bridge. So let's get started. Okay, so before any sort of gymnastics activity, we always want to do a good warm-up and stretch. So I'm going to do 10 push-ups and 10 V-ups. And V-ups. Now, important things to stretch are our neck, shoulders, wrists, stomach, and back. So let's start with the neck. Roll forward, side to side. And back. Okay. Let's pull our shoulders across. And across. And back. And back. Awesome. Wrists are something that get a lot of strain from practicing a lot of bridges, so you want to make sure you get them warmed up before you start your bridges. So to warm up our wrists, we can put them straight out in front of us. We're going to rock forward and backward. And this is just going to create some blood flow through our wrists. And then we can point them sideways. We're going to rock side to side. And then you want to point them back towards you and sit back. If you can't feel this at all, you can scoot them forward. If you feel it too much, scoot it back towards you. And then we're going to flip our hands over and make fists with straight elbows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then shake that out. Shake, shake, shake. All right, let's stretch our stomach. And cat stretch. If you don't know how to do this, I went over it in my last video. Okay. I think we're nice and warmed up. So, one thing that you can work on when trying to improve your bridge is how fast you can push up into your bridge. And one way that you can practice that is by literally just drilling. Push up, lay down, and trying to see how fast you can do that. So we're going to get our pizza hands position right by our shoulders. We're going to push up and come back down. And push up and come back down. Each time we're pushing up, we're trying to push our shoulders forward, or pushing them forward behind us. And we're trying to push our elbows straight. We're trying to get up as tall as we can. Up tall, pushing forward and back down. Up tall, pushing forward and back down. Up tall, pushing forward and back down. Alright, shake that out. Shake, 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 shake. Alright, in our bridge, in order to improve some flexibility, we can do bridge rocks, slow and fast. So we're going to start with bridge rocks, slow. So we're going to push up. We're going to rock, pushing forward pretty much as far as you can, and then come back. Rock up, and then come back. You can go up onto your tippy toes and push, and then come back. And make sure every single time to come down, shake out your wrists, roll your neck, hug your knees. We call this rock and roll. Or in my home gym, we called it roly-poly. Roll it out, stretch your back out so you don't hurt yourself. Okay, so that was slow bridge rocks. We can also try fast or big bridge rocks, where we're actually going to be picking our feet and our hands up while we rock. So we're going to rock forward, feet up, rock backward, hands up, feet, hands, feet, hands. Okay, that one's more more difficult for sure, so make sure you can do the slow bridge rocks before you try the fast ones. Every time shaking your wrists out, hugging in, rock and roll, shake your neck out, okay? Only do as much as you can in one day. If you're starting to strain your wrists or your muscles, give it a break. Okay, a way that you can kind of test to see whether your bridge is improving, whether you're really getting those shapes that you want, or whether you still have some more work to do, is kind of the straight wall test. So I'm gonna push up into my bridge, right in front of this wall, and then I'm gonna back my hands up until my wrists are literally touching this edge, and I'm gonna see how flat my chin and my chest is against the wall. So let's see. Lay back, I'm gonna push up, walk my hands all the way back as far as I can, and then push. Not bad, Miss Colleen. Not too bad. I'm not as flexible as I was back in the day, but it could be worse. So if you are really far back off that wall, you're gonna need to do some more shoulder exercises, some of the things that I went over in Bridges Part 1 to improve your flexibility. So another thing that you want to work on to really get a perfect bridge is getting your feet together and your legs straight. And that's never going to happen if you don't have your shoulders up and over like we talked at the beginning. But if you feel like your shoulders are where they should be, they're over your hands, or they're even flat on the wall, then you can start to work on pushing these legs straight. So after we push up into our bridge, we're up. We're going to walk our feet together. Okay, that's easy for you. Then we're gonna push our shoulders up, and that's gonna allow us to start to straighten our legs. If you get about here and you're stuck, walk your feet out a little bit, and then you can get that full extension. Hold here for about 10 seconds, even if it hurts. And then come down and rock and roll as always. Rock and roll. In a bridge, something that's really important to remember is that your base leg is your driving leg, and the leg that you're kicking is the leg that's going to pull you forward and over. So a lot of people have the misconception that most of the power from a bridge kickover comes from this leg that's pulling you over. But what you really want to focus on is this leg, this one is hopping, this leg on the ground that's really pushing you up and over. That's your center of power, okay? So when you're kicking, you do want to focus on having a straight, elongated leg pulling you forwards and over, shifting your body weight that way, but you want to put a lot of emphasis on this leg that's driving you up and over. So to practice that, we can just do some simple foot hops in our bridge. So we're gonna stand on one foot, bent knee, don't focus on that leg, and just hop, 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 hop. And that's gonna build a lot of strength in this driving leg. It's gonna help you later on to kick over.